Hello everybody, Agion here, actually my first Dawn of War 2 replay, spawned in the north left side, top left side as the Lictor Alpha. Is that voice too loud? Probably not. As the Lictor Alpha, we have DjPavarotti. Spawned on the south side as the High Inquistor, we have Zagrobowiee. Hopefully this is running quite nicely. I thought I turned down the volume just enough, but I think it's not a little bit too loud, at least in my ears at the moment. Is this usually I can't adjust it from here? Oh wait, here it is. Here we go. Go and set master value down to there. That sounds like a good spot for me. Hopefully it's a good spot for you all. The Lictor Alpha is engaging the High Inquisitor. The rifleman, the Temmerground and Brood is firing. The Inquisitor will get displaced, but the Imperial Guardsmen are capturing up the side areas. He has not gotten the Sergeant upgrade. That just, you know, this is Dawn of War Elite mod. The Elite mod's more or less a community balancing after THQ went under. Looks like he has not gotten the Sergeant upgrade just yet for these squads. Going for more map pressure over. He looks like he will start bleeding the models. The reason why I decided to start casting Dawn of War is the fact Dawn of War 3 is coming out next month or the following. So I'm going to go ahead and just get my feet wet into the series. At least for casting anyways. I played this game quite a bit. Not online, mostly single player. And so I decided to perhaps get at least a little bit word about me that I actually do play Dawn of War, and hopefully I can cast in the near future when it gets released. Looks like he has gotten the Flame upgrade and the Sergeant upgrade on this squad, which is a very powerful squad. Looks like he is going to use the Lictor Alpha has been spotted. He's trying to stealth away. Yes, he is. And trying to get the Imperial Guardsman closer. One model accidentally walking forward. He may spot it. No, he doesn't run into him. Yes, he's going to actually pick it off. Now he knows Lictor Alpha's there. The Sergeant upgrade with the Flamethrower has come down. Looks like he's got two Sergeant with Flamethrowers. All three of them have Flamethrowers. I think this one has a Sergeant also. So it looks like we've got all three of Sergeants and Flamethrowers. Bit of a power investment early on. But it looks like he will pick off the squad upon a retreat. If this is Company Heroes 2, that squad would have been dead. Note that the squads do melee damage, do additional damage versus retreating squads. So melee and retreating units is much preferable. In fact, if you were to order that squad to melee instead of the range attack, you probably would have got that. Looks like he has got the Warrior Brood. Warrior Broods are powerful melee units, and these Flamethrowers are a bit outclassed because they're heavier. They're considered heavy infantry instead of light infantry, and Flamethrowers do pretty good damage. I'm not sure if it's full damage or not, but does good damage for these small groups. Plus, there's more models to burn. Looks like these Temmergrounds are starting to focus on the generator. He's lined it up so the Inquisitor goes and takes in the blows. Ooh, but it looks like he's going to lose another. Actually, he will lose that squad entirely at this time. The Flamethrower is doing massive amount of damage, but we do got to flank by the Lictor Alpha and the Warrior Brood. Inquisitor is trying to engage. She does have the Holy Brazier. It looks like it grants fire abilities. Okay, they're starting to retreat back. I'll go ahead and cover it. Also grants Holy Pyre, which damages enemies for 4 piercing damage, reduces the damage output. That's what also causes some area effect, I believe. Looks like a generator will go down. These two generators are up, so it looks like he's getting a third generator also, so it looks like his power income will be quite nice. Looks like he's going to get another, actually a heavy weapon squad, not an Imperial Guardsman. So it looks like he's going to have to suppress these squads. Man, I really wish it wasn't the Lictor Alpha. That voice is so annoying for trying to cast a replay. Hopefully this replay, I'm recording the volume a little bit loud, loud enough, at least in a good spot. It's a bit loud on my headphones, but according to OBS, I have it at 1/3 of volume being recorded in the audio. So hopefully it's at a good point. If you guys would like a little bit louder or a little bit quieter, please let me know. In these sound volumes can be quite difficult because I try to change. When people say it's a little bit too loud, I try to change it slightly, so ever so slightly. And when people start complaining, it hopefully means it's correct. Hopefully. These flamethrower squads will, of course, burn these generators, as you saw here. Of course, getting another set of generators here, going very heavy in power. Of course, they cost quite a bit of requisition. You also got another squad of guardsmen. No additional squads. Looks like he lost one in that last engagement, one of the Termagants, with all that flame damage. Looks like that's the Holy Brazier, that item she was using. Looks like she's also getting a Rosary, which I think is basically the shield generator. Can use energy as a shield, or basically turn energy into health. You got this heavy weapon squad. Actually, the heavy weapon squad is very defensive position. He needs to bring that forward for it to be any good use out of it. Looks like the Lictor Alpha will sneak up on the flame team. This squad will be displaced. Decides to retreat back nice and early before losing as much any models, or many models, I should say. He will sustain a lot of model losses on the way back. Warrior Brute has got the suppression upgrade as a big AoE suppression. In fact, he lost quite a number of models going through all the melee. Like I said, melee does great amount of damage on the retreat. These Termagant Brutes are constantly capturing the side. A bit of an interesting map. I think the map is actually more meant for diagonal spawns. No, I think these are actually the actual spawns, so it makes it longer battle engagements to the left and right. Goes on a Holy Brazier just to do additional damage. Flame teams coming in. Doesn't get one of these models. I think they also do cost energy, and they cost energy to reinforce. Unlike in Company Heroes 2, no, switch to energy and fuel. They go hand in hand. Imagine paying fuel to reinforce an infantry squad. That's basically what I'm saying. Termagant Brood is starting to engage. She could activate her Rosary to just absorb some damage. But within melee range, they'll be tied up in melee, so they can't do any range attacks. Oh, is there any way for me to change that voice? This will tell you the exact income. Oh, that just decreases it. I really wish I could just... wait. Here you go, player 2. Now I've seen the... Nope, I'm seeing vision... I still can't, I don't want to hear that voice. That voice is just horrible for trying to... I don't think people want to hear creepy voice. If anything, they won't hear the orc announcer voice. The boys are all dead! Either way. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can change the voice, so sorry. This won't be exactly my greatest initial cast. Looks like we do got a combat group coming out. Note in this game, a blob is relatively okay because there are proper counters to it. Unlike in Company Heroes, where blobs are a bit overperforming, unless you get a lot of explosives. Looks like we got a bunch of rippers coming down. No, it's the spore mines. Ooh, these can be devastating, very devastating. Oh, only one of the spore mines detonated. If more would have detonated, that would have done a significant amount of damage. You can see how low health all these squads are. Didn't lose many models, but it'll take forever for that squad to re-heal. With 2 heavy weapon squads, he can maintain quite a bit of some map presence for suppression, and looks like he is investing to a Tyrant Guard, which is a powerful, like tanky type unit. Has quite a bit of armor, can withstand, especially against these flamethrowers. We'll destroy that node, but maintaining more and more power. as I probably should mention, he's at tier 2 in comparison to Guardsman. Guardsman's not at tier 2 yet, so the player should eye getting tier 2 to get some heavier units in, and also some additional upgrades, so such as the Commissar upgrade for the Guardsman, and I think that's also enables the autocannon, the las gun upgrade, so you can get more armor piercing. But of course, I will also remove the suppression. We've got quite a bit of fire coming in the squad. The squad should retreat back. He's in melee. He's getting ripped apart. Retreat. Retreat! He may lose it still if they get a couple melee hits. Oh, but we do got suppression. The suppression just barely saves the squad. You got another nice flame burst, and the squad, he will retreat back so he doesn't get in melee of the Lictor Alpha. And remember, losing these individual models that cost power will cost power to reinforce. Ooh, we got some Catachin Devils. Catachin Devils are basically the infiltration unit slash CQB unit. They're basically equipped with shotguns. They can be equipped. They also have grenade launchers. They can be equipped with I think also plasma guns or either plasma or melta. Either way, better versus other targets. Looks like he'll start suppressing these squads. We do have an anti-tank team. The anti-tank team is probably bit premature. Then again, I'm not exactly completely familiar with the Tyranids. Most people don't really like playing Tyranids. Probably the same reason I don't like to. That voice is just absolutely horrible. Ooh, this squad will get out of there. He won't get burned to death. And this Tyrant Guard will go for a flank, which will displace all the squads. Well, will displace the HMG team, which will prevent the suppression. And it's very resilient. I think it may also have a taunt ability, which will make it focus our take all of the fire. You got the Catachin Devils, and he sees this tank unit, and he's now getting bashing level 2. So he has a significant amount of force, but nothing that really take on these heavier units at the moment. He only has a bunch of rifle fire. Well, las fire. And the Imperial Guards, the Inquisitor was displaced from this northern area. So there's nothing to protect the northern areas, and it looks like he's going to slowly capture up. We do got, gene stealers. They steal genes. An infiltration unit. Honestly, I hardly even know anything but about the Tyranids. I just don't like playing as them. We do got quite a bit of a blob coming in, but we do have a suppression platform. Oh, we don't have the suppression platform here. It looks like the Lictor Alpha will go down, but will knock back and suppress all the nearby squads. Catachin Devils threw some grenades in. A lot of these, sort of hard to tell what was actually happening. It was a Tyranid Guard is constantly knocking back these squads, suppressing them. I think that's suppressing. Looks like there's a Tarmogoyf Brood who is going to get killed. Bit of a forgot about. So losing a squad like that, it's not exactly advisable. Ooh, we got the autocannon upgrade. The autocannon will do increased damage versus the Tyranid Guard, and is a bit more effective versus the heavier units, unlike but it can't suppress anymore. It's also decent versus vehicles, but of course the Tyranids don't exactly have vehicles. I don't even think their Hive Tyrants or their heavy guys considered vehicles. They're considered like heavy infantry. So the Tyranid Guard is going to get itself healed. This mode looks like rapidly heals. Energy slowly regenerating naturally. And do you know, if you think this game looks awful like StarCraft 2, guess what StarCraft 2 was based off of? Long story short, it was actually they were supposed to Blizzard was supposed to make a workshop game, but the licensing fell through the end, so they had to change some sprites, some titles, and voila, they got their own game. You got a push over here. The Gene Stealers are equipped with heavy melee, so they can gauge vehicles a bit more. We do got the autocannon and the heavy bolters set up now. It needs to pull back this guardsman. He's down to 3 health. He does lose that squad of guardsmen. This Tyrant Guard needs to get some more health. It's starting to get low. The MGs are starting to whittle it down. Looks like the Gene Stealers... Gene Stealers go down? No, it looks like they will manage to retreat. Did take quite a number of losses.
The enemy has 200 points remaining.
Oh good, they're blue. So they're blue Gene Stealers. Sorry, it's a common joke. They steal pants. Jeans, sort of that. Looks like they will throw it on the brazier and using the shield generator, well, the rosary to withstand as much damage as it can. Doing quite a bit of miscellaneous damage also. Looks like we may see a grenade barrage coming forward. Ooh, looks like largely a miss, however. The shotguns are doing quite a bit of AoE damage. Ooh! That must have been... Was that a demo charge? I don't think there was a demo charge there. I'm not exactly sure what that was. I didn't see him throw a grenade either. Oh, but he needs to retreat back the squad. He's actually gave attack move order and was starting to chase the squad. And looks like the Carthaginian Devils will go down. That's actually an expensive squad and quite a strong squad. Looks like we've got the MG and the autocannon starting to engage. Iron Guard's trying to engage, but it will have severe amount of trouble versus the autocannon. The autocannon is doing quite a bit of good damage. Especially the Warrior Brood is trying to suppress the squads, but it is suppressive of its own, so its rate of fire is significantly reduced, and plus being burned alive. Over here, got Imperial Guardsmen engaging Gene Stealer. Gene Stealer should win out, but no, they're just going to walk through, they're eyeing to capture the point. Got an autocannon. It's constantly laying this Tyrant Guard. It does have a bit of health to play around with, but needs to use that health to fall back. Currently, the VPs are ticking quite evenly. Ooh, but caught the Wraith Guard while it's healing, but it will heal faster than it's getting whacked. He should throw down that brazier. Looks like he does throw the brazier upon retreat, which will damage any nearby squads. The suppression platform is not back in the area, so the autocannon will be overwhelmed. Man, that brazier did a lot of damage since he stood inside of that. Looks like we've got more Imperial Guardsmen coming forward. Looks like a new squad as well. Doesn't have the flamer. He needs to get the heavy bolter firing, and the Lictor's going to just melee it down. So we do got the heavy bolter, the autocannon there. Gene Stealers are going to engage the Imperial Guardsmen over here. In fact, no, they're going to try to capture underneath a melting fire of flamers. Ooh, he has to be very careful not to lose that. He's taking a significant amount of damage. And of course, they're not tying up the Guardsmen in melee, so they're taking their effective range damage also. Ooh, the Lictor Alpha did the jump. Looks like quite a bit of upgrades. Looks like grants scythe ability and suppression knockback. We saw that earlier. We got the jump and we got the reduces damage of enemy units in some sort of cloud ability. Not exactly sure. It looks like the Lictor Alpha may go down. Looks like the Inquisitor will engage quite smartly. We got a large engagement over here. We got a couple of flamers coming in. Looks like we got some spore mines being dropped in. Oh, we also got we got the Prometheum bombs. Maybe not Prometheum bombs, but the incendiary launch. I think Prometheum. It is Prometheum drop. The Inquisitor went in a bit too far. Now she has to fall back. Looks like Alfred looks like going to secure some more points, but he needs to recapture these VPs. The points do tick down much faster in Dawn of War 2 in comparison to Come to Heroes 2. So being triple cannon will almost mean an instant drop in a couple hundred points. Looks like Alfred will engage the squad in melee. And of course, ranged units such as the Imperial Guardsmen are not very good in melee. We got another assault here. We've got some spore mines coming in. Looks like they will be cleaned up. We've got the Tyrant Guard trying to come in to remove the suppression, but it's going to be focus fired by all the bolters, including the base bolters. The MGs will be displaced. The Tyrant Guard is going to probably fall back and get healed back up. The Inquisitor has thrown down the brazier, doing a significant amount of aerial effect damage. Inquisitor is currently at level 3. Ooh, we got the Bane Wolf. Basically, it's a giant chemical spewing unit. Equivalent, if you think about StarCraft 2, it's basically the KV-8 flamethrower tank, but it throws chemicals. Looks like he will destroy out more of these synapse generators.
Can't see through these blocks.
So he's going to engage his Imperial Guardsman. He's doing a significant amount of damage, just a single lone Flames Guardsman. And of course, he's going to retreat back pretty early. Looks like he does throw the Prometheum, but he's burning his own units as well. And looks like he will lose that squad. There's a lot of fire being upon it. Are you joking? He will actually survive that squad, and I'm actually sort of impressed. Ooh, we got tier 3 now available for the Tyranids. So, but he doesn't really. He has plenty of requisition and power. So we may see Tyrant. Is that the name of the unit? The large melee. Also, Tyranids is the faction I least know of. In fact, I hardly know anything about the Tyranids, as I stated before. We got the Venom Brood, which is super effective versus the Bane Wolf, but we got some sort of poison. No, that's a brazier, not the poison. And the game has ended in favor of the Imperial Guardsman. The Tyranid player has lost. He tried to go for that early tech up. He did have a great amount of map control, but just going for mass Imperial Guardsmen are incredibly cheap to reinforce, especially if you get the Commissar upgrade. So he just outvalued his opponent, and he does have quite a bit of power float at 400 overall. This is I hope this is a very good get my feet wet in replay for y'all. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.